Let's go.
I think it was mostly just the involvement, like with everyone, like just the music and everyone getting involved. It was a lot of fun.
For me today, the highlights I have to say is meeting all the people that I know. I met my godson, who's an amazing talented lad from Lismore, and he's down here playing, and a bunch of other friends I haven't seen for ages, and I've seen them and caught up, and being able to have conversations about where we're at, and that's what ACYF is like. It's making connections and remaking connections with people.
I'm loving it. I'm loving all the different workshops and the way it's just kind of free roam, and you can go where your interests lie, and yeah, it's really interesting. It's lots of fun.
I think it's great because it's just great. It's not for this reason, but so far it's like I haven't really reached that spiritual point that people usually go with the deepening sense, but I think it's more of the people so far that has made it great. But we'll see what the next 2 days hold.
Yeah, it was so exciting actually for me to be part of this ACYF, and it is really my first time to be here, and it was really so very awesome for me, and it was really so wonderful that to be with people, with young people actually, and to be with them and to discover a lot of experiences, to be journeying with them actually.
And Simon got on stage, actually that was like probably my favourite part, where he got everybody to get up there and have the dance battle and all that stuff. That was really cool. Seeing like Father Paul go up there, just busted some moves out, was really cool. I liked that a lot, yeah.
My highlights are Father Rob, he was pretty cool. I really enjoyed him. I also enjoyed seeing everyone and meeting all these new people. That was really cool. That was probably my favourite part altogether. Yeah.
I've been to a few workshops. I just came from one about Mary, Queen of Heaven, and I really feel like I've connected to her, and I really understand her special message that she's giving. She stayed at the foot of the cross when Jesus was there, and she asked for the wine at the wedding, and she really just has impacted me, I feel, over this time.
I suppose the highlight is being able to listen to young people and hear what their concerns are and meet them.
I'm not sure. My journey sort of just started really. It's first started quite small with youth ministry. Obviously, I didn't do a whole lot, and now it's come to ACYF and a lot of festivals. I wouldn't say I'm really full on into it and everything, but I definitely am in a right place.
I think to go out and contribute and make a difference and participate in everything you can to make the biggest difference you can.
Well, I think the spirit today is saying to look more beyond what we can see. It might be that we volunteer a little bit in our neighbourhoods, to volunteer at the church, but to do anything that reaches out beyond ourselves to show God's love to others, because we're all called to be the image of Christ to others.
Just go for it, honestly.
For me, the Spirit is telling us that to be young is a gift from God. And to be young, it means that the church has not only having a hope for the future, but even at the present, the church has life. And that energy is how the Spirit sends us to go and tell the world that God matters, that God is alive, and God loves them.
I think more be yourself and do what you feel like you're called to do, because a lot of the time these days with all the influencers we have and with all the inspiration around us, because we've come so far in society, people feel the need to copy. But I feel like the Spirit just wants us to do what we can and with what our specific gifts enable us to do. And so it's not do what Mother Teresa did or do what anyone in the past did, but it's more of create your own.